team mindset. So it'll be nice if Palag Palag will have that times journey available for them. They'll be able to get some good information, some good damage as well from the alarm bomb. So I don't see this being a feeding Diggy, but I've literally been wrong about this before. Like in a previous cast, I would say, nah, it's not gonna be feeding Diggy. Look at their lineup. Look what they're up against. They're not gonna feed that. They want to keep. Nope, they fed. But we'll see as we enter game number 1 of match 3 for day 3 of our creator games.
Now, if we see Bobo Gamer just push out in towards the jungle, we may just have a good sense of what type of Diggy this is, and we're aggressively pushing towards the jungle.
Yeah, he'll push out for information, drop the alarm bombs, and use the focusing. Make the most out of the focusing mark damage that he can deal.
That bought a little bit of time there for LeBron to just get a little bit more faster in securing his purple. And Diggy's there. Bobo Game is there in the jungle, being a nuisance here for Draven Jemson. He's not dying, and that's forcing 4 people rotating on towards him. That's buying a lot of time. Revenge is going to be used up, and he's going to fall down.
Yep.
That's not
being
a
up against
Diggy.
that Kufra. Yeah, it's not a feeding Diggy. They're just trying to play it to annoy the heck out of Draven Gems. Actually did quite a good job to it, but this is the matchup I'm scared for this Uranus. I'm scared for this Paquito versus Uranus matchup. Could be quite difficult. Expect Yuji to play this a little bit safer. For a long time, he won't have the monster regen that he'll have just yet, because the sheer damage output the Saint he can dish out with this Paquito might be too much even for the Uranus to handle.
Yeah, and it's... Oh, it's actually K-Bear. Yeah, I forgot about it. K-Bear is UG. So Forgotten Magus, yeah, he needs to keep it as safe as possible as Coco. Yeah, it's Coco, guys. Falls down to the hands of King Jazro.
First there and onto the Claude. So now that's gonna stop the farm just a little bit, but Claudes usually farm up relatively fast. So long as he avoids 2 or 3 deaths. Come 3 early game deaths, that's gonna be bad news for Coco already. But for now, should still be okay.
Should still be okay. Oh, wait. There is a storyline here, by the way, guys. It's former teammates going up against each other.
Coco and Yuji.
Yeah, this is such a big throwback. This is a treat for everybody that just tuned into the competitive scene for the longest time. But yeah, let's go back. This is back into the game. The Turtle is going to be started off by Mindset here. Palag Palag looking for a position to go for the steal. K-Bear in the back lines. Turtle is going to be secured by the Mindset. And here comes the real world manipulation. Beautiful synergies of skills there to take down Forgotten Magus and force LeBron back.
Oh, that was a fight that Palag Palag should not have taken. It's really difficult for them to get a win out of that. Not impossible, though. They could have. But right now, you don't have a lot of damage output just yet coming out from K-Bear. Slunox, you're up against a Kufra. You're up against an Eve, a Paquito. They just tie down their skills together. That's so much control that they can stop you for a long time for Coco to come in and just clean up house.
That's going to take a hot minute, though. Yeah, he does farm fast, but he gets pulled back fast as the Tempest of Blaze will knock him up. That's a lot being used to try to take down Coco, but that's perfectly fine. They try to put a dampen. They try to dampen out the power spikes that Mindset has for the late game, but we do see a rotation towards the bottom lane to try to go for a trade, force to use the Order of Brilliance. K-Bear low on HP. UG will be taken out.
Yep. Was already forced to use that power of Order of Brilliance, so good call there by Draven Gems, as well as Fit Gamer Eruption to really just follow that up and make sure that they got the kill. Good call there.
And it's all relatively even still. 4 minutes in the game, nobody really having the clear-cut lead here. As I say that, Raven Gems going in for a little bit of a scuffle against Forgotten Magus. Saint T forced to rotate down towards the mid lane just in case that a fight would break out, but Palag Palag's not going to be obliging them. 5 seconds on to the turtle. That is an objective they want to take, and a pause will be called.
And so far, it's a close game. No one able to really just show off with a massive lead just yet. But the problem right now for Team Mindset is Coco not being able to farm up as well or as he wants to in the early game, but they are getting wins elsewhere in the map. Draven Gems doesn't have a death yet, 2 kills under his name. And Corruption, Fit Gamer Jr., they're rotating together really well or doing their roles well, so that's still going well for Mindset. Meanwhile, Palag Palag, they're really not shy with going for the kills that they're confident with securing. Even a dive under tower, delivering the second death from Coco. Really just furthering the lead even more here. So might boil down to which jungler is gonna go down first, as Draven and as LeBron don't have deaths yet under their name. There's still a presence here for their teams. A lot of dashes. Team fight is gonna be really interesting to watch.
That's true, and that is the turtle spawning in the next 5 seconds as soon as we dive back into the game. And already just seeing, before we hop into the positioning of these scenes, we're seeing a very good presence by Mindset over at the bottom lane, but there was also a small rotate coming in from them. There you go, you're seeing it in the minimap right now. We're seeing King Jasro trying to mount an offensive, like try to get as much information as he can in the bottom lane. That's Forgotten Magus and Saint T and Scuffle, the eternal Uranus Paquito fight that is going to just keep ravaging in the top lane. Already the teams are focusing on the turtle here. It's going to be started off by Palag Palag, and Mindset is just taking a little bit of the chip damage there on the turtle as well.
Yeah, I'm going to be watching out for the power forward or Brilliance Lunox here.
That's what we're waiting for. Turtle's going to be secured by Mindset. Time's Journey. Beautiful timing there as the Tempest Blades lands. Knocks up Fig Gamer, but they are backing off. Just taking that win. That L, I mean, because the Mindset did secure that. Taking that L and taking it as gracefully as possible. Try not to lose members in the process.
Is what it hurts with having a tank that isn't really your traditional tank pick. Mindset was just able to force out Palag Palag out of position just by a little bit to make sure that LeBron was out of range from the turtle. I also like how LeBron didn't force the issue and try to get closer to secure that turtle, because he most likely would have gotten picked off there.
This purple is going to be contested by Mindset, no doubt. Saint T is already in position, gets the revenge in. The Time's Journey will not be available for helping. All the ultis are going to be used up, as well as the rage there being thrown up, but nobody clearly dying. The purple buff will be secured by Draven Gems, though. Here comes the Order of Brilliance, taking care of Cave Bear just as soon as he pops out of that Order of Brilliance, and they get another one in the process onto Bobon Gamer, and that is going to be the easy push in the mid lane as King Jasro push the bottom lane.
Great timing there with the real world manipulation by Fit Gamer Jr. Just controlling the field in the battle there for Mindset, applying the slows, applying the damage, but he was able to use it at the perfect time when he saw that the members of the Palag didn't have enough tools to dive him or control him. Then at the same time, he really just waited for the opportunity for when the members of Palag Palag looked like they were starting to back off or were starting to pull out of the fight, seeing as how Mindset had a better control of that game there. So great use of the ultimate.
Great use, and LeBron is being hunted down here by a Mindset in the top lane, forcing everybody back because the turtle is going to be spawning in 3 seconds. Palag Palag is also regrouping over in the mid lane, but there is a heavy presence of Mindset in the top lane. They will start to just zone out Palag Palag here. Fit Gamer does have the rage available. Eruption just waiting for that proper moment to erupt himself. Revenge being charged up.
Oh, that's one.
Forgotten Magus. It's already one, but they're backing off. And LeBron looking for an opportunity here. The Blazing the Web by Coco in the backlines. But look at the backline still. LeBron with the tip of the blades. It's still not working well for Palag Palag as they fall down to the hands of Saint T and Fit Gamer Jr. Forgotten Magus left alive here in the mid lane will be running away. That is a beautiful engage for the turtle.
Paquito and Kufra have been big problems here for Palag Palag Nomad. The control that they can dish out, the combination for Sainty, man, has been on point. Floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. Big problem right now for Palag Palag is this Paquito, and every team fight that we're seeing for objectives, it just goes well. The harmony of the Kufra, the Eve and the Paquito together, as well as the Benedetta who can apply the Electro final blow as something you have to avoid in your feet. The Blazing Duet, there's just so much AoE damage here from the side of Mindset. No wonder they're making these objective team fights look easy.
Oh no, Bubble Gamer forced to use the time's journey there. Real world manipulation being thrown out by Fit Gamer as well. Managed to take down a kill on the Bubble Gamer, but Forgotten Magus kind of forgotten there by Palag Palag, but that's perfectly fine. They lose 2 in the process, but they created a lot of space in the top lane. Hayabusa, King Jasper is just going to continue on the push in, but they don't have control over the team fights now, especially considering the fact that Forgotten Magus is down.
Which is why this was a good call by Palag Palag. Utilize your double assassin with a lot of mobility, the Hayabusa and the Ling. Later on, if Mindset keeps showing that they keep grouping up together for fights, then Palag Palag will just surely split. Good pick off there by Coco on the Claw with the Blazing Duet.
Yeah, and they managed to take down a tier 2 turret in the mid lane as well. Mindset is looking poised to finish this. Purple buff will be stolen away once again by Draven Gems. Not looking good here for LeBron. He needed that purple too. Real world manipulation is going to be used up. LeBron is going to try his best to take him out, but then goes for the Tempest and Blaze in the backline. King Jasper though with the shadow kill will be almost able to take down Coco, and it's just Fit Gamer left alive, but he's still tanky. Draven just going to be rejoining on the fray, and he does. Electro Final Blow going to be used up to force King Jasper to pay the price of taking down Coco and Fit Gamer Jr.
2 good pickoffs there though by Palag Palag. Just strange that barely any damage coming out of that Hayabusa shadow kill, probably negated by the AG of Coco. So good use of that to ensure that you don't get taken out so easily by King Jasper. Actually, the time spent taking down Coco was what opened up time for Mindset to respond to that fight and get a pick off for themselves.
Forgotten Magus by Fit Gamer and Sainty. They go ahead and become like wind here. Sainty doing a good job just zoning everybody away, keeping at least Fit Gamer alive, because that was a potential clash happening. But they are staying in the top lane jungle. They're applying a lot of pressure here. Purple buff is going to be spawning in just a bit too, so that's something that they want to take away from LeBron.
Yeah, there's going to be another big team fight.
It is going to be another big team by Shadow Kill, and the Tempest of Blade will be used up, and the Shadow Kill will be able to take down Fit Gamer in the process, and the Blazing Duet will just force everybody back, but King Jasper already on a double kill. They're taking down Sainty, and Forgotten Magus will fall down. King Jasper, no escape options left alive from Electro Final Blow, going to be used up by Draven Gems, who tried to chase down Bobo Gamer, but he still managed to survive by the skin of his teeth, and now Fit Gamer chasing down King Jasper didn't fully go for the charge there to go ahead of King Jasper, but that's perfectly fine because Raven Gems is in position. Here comes the recall. Quad Shadow out towards the top side, and nobody's going to be cutting the lane, cutting his escape path. He's alive.
Yeah, good call there for Fit Gamer and Draven Gems to not consider chasing out King Jasper as this Lord is up. They're going to want to play out a little bit more control in the map, especially in the mid lane, but Coco versus LeBron.
Yeah, that was very dangerous. LeBron does not want to fall down here, especially since the Lord is up. Especially since it is the Luminous Lord right now. Palag Palag, are you think? Yeah, they are poised to go for a contestation here. Forgotten Magus already going to be in the backline sling. LeBron not in position. He is now in position, but the Lord's going to be secured by Mindset, and the damage output from Fit Gamer Jr., as well as Coco is just way too much for them to handle. 2 members already down. That's also LeBron specifically going down, but the Shadow Kill will try to go for Coco. There's not much damage here for King Jasper.
Yeah, and the problem as well here for Palag Palag is K-Bear did not have a good time in the early to the mid game. 5 deaths already. This Lunox is barely doing any damage. And that's what they need. So Palag Palag might try to play this a little bit more conservatively, because yes, the potential for them to turn the fight around is still there. But wow, what a play there by King Jazro, able to take down Coco, so this is gonna help with defending. Saying, yeah, Palag Palag, play a little bit more conservatively, and then once K-Bear's confident with the damage output that they can dish out on that Lunox, then you take your fights.
Big Gamer goes for the revenge, real world manipulation, zoning every ward. Juice once again, now we're seeing the damage being thrown out. Now their HPs are incredibly low. Fit Gamer Jr. takes out Jazro though. Just for that, pops the immortality on Fit Gamer, but then again, here comes LeBron. Does not have the Tempest of Blaze available, but that's perfectly fine. K-Bear is going to be joining in on the fray. That is a good trade for themselves. The Lord doesn't even deal as many damages as they wanted to on the inhibitor turn. Like the final blow as well, going to be used up to escape. They're going into the fight. Here goes the Tempest of Blaze into a Blazing Duet, force a BMI out.
Forgotten Magus here is gonna get taken out. Yeah, and that is Palag Palag able to make the most out of what looked like initially a bad fight to take, but we're seeing here the Time's Journey being such a useful tool here for Palag Palag. It's stopping all the control and all the slows that Mindset has on their squad. So even though it looks like Palag Palag are primed to just eat up all the crowd controls and all the damage Mindset can throw out, the Time's Journey is what's keeping Palag Palag in the game, keeping them with the ability to throw out their own abilities, even though Mindset are trying to control them.
Oh man, that's a bad sight, using the Tempest of Blades defensively. King Jazro though is in the back lines. They take down LeBron, but at what cost? Will they be able to lose that Eve in the process? They do. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Time's Journey gonna be used up. You gotta make us just soaking up a lot of the damage as much as possible. They managed to get King Jazro with that rage. Eruption is erupting right now. As I say that, Coco is going in for the game-ending push. But he's gonna be pushing back though. That's all the members of Palag Palag left alive for rotating on towards him.
Would have been too risky to continue that, but would have been a crazy ending if he ended up being able to take down that turret. What a turn of events for both teams. Actually, it ended up with a 2-for-2 trade. The combination of Sainty and fight extends is what they were, is how they were able to secure the kill onto King Jazro. The problem was catch K-Bear on that Lunox, who was able to freely hit with the Chaos Assaults. So that's something that they have to try and capture here. That Lunox is the turnaround key for Palag Palag.
Coco's still alive though. And King Jazro's gonna be joining on his raid. That's the no chance of gonna make it out alive there, but he just wanted to join in and try to secure that kill. A little bit too greedy there for Coco, but you know, it's understandable in his case. K-Bear gonna be caught by the last few shots of that real world manipulation electro final blow. Oh, actually not the electro final blow. Well, there's the electro final blow being used up. They get the knockup on the Forgotten Magus. Big Gamer still has the rage, gets 2 of that rage. Nice timing on that Time's Journey. But they're still alive, but it's a game. It's a 4v4 so far for now. And it's still Mindset's game to lose at this point. No matter how well Palag Palag is doing the defense.
Yeah, that was a good pick off there onto K-Bear, who was already forced to use the Cosmic Vision to try and get away from the rear, and that opened up the response for Draven Gems. I don't think K-Bear expected the Benedetta to be already there. At that point, the fact that you don't have Cosmic Vision charges on your light with the Starlight, you have no Lunox.
Oh, the Shadow Kill once again to try to take down Fake Gamer. Not a lot of damage on King Jazro though, that's the thing. But they managed to come back here on to take him down. Fake Gamer Jr. is down. Time's Journey and the Blazing Duets all being used up. And King Jazro still alive. Tempest of Blades to take down Draven James. That's a jungler gone, but LeBron is taken out by Sainty. Fit Gamer going down. Immortality is going to be popped as well. And Sainty, nowhere to run. Coco takes down.
You almost said his name there, didn't you? But good thing you didn't. Way too
I almost
close,
lost my
man.
job. I almost lost my
Almost
job
lost
there.
your job. But palag palag, one thing that we're seeing go really well for them here is the ability of the Uranus and the Digging to sustain the fight. Coming in big, but I think he picked off there by Coco. Still trying to chase him, though. Still has immortality to keep him up. Gonna go for the chase. Look how tanky this Diggy is.
Yeah, this Diggy is no joke. Fit Gamer just in time with that rage. Forgotten Magus now has to fall back. Painty with the jabs and the knockout punch. Not really knocking out Forgotten Magus, and this is a free Lord for Mindset.
The progress of that Lord was just reset slightly. Palag Palag on their way. 3 members going to the Lord, but they will not be able to make it in time. As Sainty taking one for the team, staying in the orange buff. Stop Palag Palag from trying to contest that.
Yeah, and this Sainty just doing what he can to prevent any easy takes for LeBron to get the orange. But look at all the lanes though. All the ways are turning into red. And King Jasro, is he good? He is, and Sainty's just gonna stand up. Force to quad shadow out. Good Gamer connects with the Revengus. Stalemate once again, but the Lord is gonna be spawning on the top side.
Yeah, and what hurts here is if Sainty can keep that purple buff with him for up until this final push, potential final push, could be bad because, okay, no, he lost his purple buff.
Yeah, and you see a time's journey as well. Small opening here from Mindset as the Blazing Duet and the reward manipulation will be dishing out a lot of damage as Raven Gem secures the assassination onto 2 in that process. And now this mid lane turret is going to go down. Lord's going to be marching in, and they're all crumpled up together like a piece of paper. Palag needs to disengage here, needs to just take care of the minion wave. It's hard to do if you are up against this Mindset lineup. Sainty has the immortality, but he's still backing off. Raven Gems is just going to be focusing on the turret. He's going to be focusing on the base. Coco's going to be in the back line. And that's King Jasper taking and saving this game. Lord's down. Minion waves are here. Coco's only one alive as well as Fit Jordan Jr. That's the game going to the side of Mindset.
As I mentioned, a much closer game, or a very close series, and that was, just like the game earlier, one of the closest